if you hear me!
What's up? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a collection update on my Lone Ranger collection from toy company Gabriel. So the collection so far is 2 silvers, Lone Ranger's horse, 2 scouts belonging to Tonto. One of them had a broken ear, as you would have seen in that video. And then we've got General George, Custer, 2 Lone Rangers, 2 Buffalo Bill Codys. We got Zorro and Tonto. The good thing about these figures, Custer had his weapon, so there it is in the holster, and Bill Cody had a rifle. One of these had a rifle. So, and Zorro's got his sword. So let's have a look at the new pickups and see how we did. So for those of you who have watched my top 25 wants for 2026, you would know that I am chasing Butch Cavendish and his horse Smoke. So here we are in one of there was three packages here, a little bit like the first video, and the first item that came through the door, actually no, there's 4 packages, 4 small packages. The first item to come through the door was this beautiful card, very straight, in pretty good condition. And that one was Butch Cavendish. He came with the backing card. Unfortunately, I realized once I'd ordered it, it was the wrong order I'd bid it on, listing that I'd bid it on, because this one was the one figure without the pistol. So I got a beautiful card though, which is very nice. Next up, I would be lucky enough to find Butcher's horse, Smoke. Now, it is missing the reins and one of these foot holders on the side. Is it a stirrup? I forget the terminology for it, but we would get Smoke. It's a nice horse, very nice horse. It does have a marking on the other leg, which I'll need to remove. Next, I would be very, very lucky and grateful for getting this in such pristine condition, and it is Zorro's steed, Tempest. This is beautiful. It appears to be complete. Beautiful horse. Both the foot, I keep calling them stirrups, I don't know, I think that's the correct name. Reins are in place, everything's beautiful. Another really good pickup there. So then I'd come across another figure from the Zorro line. Now these were all made by Gabriel in the early 80s, and that would be what I believe to be Zorro's sidekick, Amigo meeting friend. So I would get Amigo, and I think that's it. I think I'm done. I'm finished with the Zorro line. If I see Amigo's horse Picaro at a good price, because it is actually quite a valuable piece in the collection. Well, it goes for dollars anyway. I will pick that up. And as for the 2, I don't know, Legionnaires, are they? The blue and white suit cavalry figures, I'm not sure whether I'm going to get them yet. But if I do, I'll make another video. But for now, we're quite complete as far as I'm concerned. I'm quite happy to leave it at that. Now, buying these, I wasn't happy that I didn't have a gun for Cavendish, and it still irks me a little bit because my Tonto as a kid was a holy piece in my collection, because with his dagger or knife, he was incorporated with all my other action figures, my G.I. Joes, my Star Wars. I love that figure. Him and Indiana Jones and Luke would be like the three amigos. They would cause havoc whenever I played with my figures. So that led me on a little bit of an expedition or a mission to, one, find Cavendish with his gun and find Tonto with a knife. Now, I was quite lucky that I'd pick them up in the same listing, and Cavendish would come with his pistol. But not only that, I would get Tonto in the same buy, not only with his knife, but with his pistol as well. So really scored with that one. Couldn't be happier. So the only real letdown or incompletion of this collection, as far as I'm concerned, is maybe not having any pistols for the Lone Ranger himself. But hey, if I see one, I'll buy it. But for now, I've already got two, so it's no biggie that I don't have those weapons. But it would be nice. If I was to keep going with this collection, it would be the two soldiers from the Zorro line, the Picaro horse, and trying to track down another Lone Ranger with his weapons. But I think for now I'm done. I think these are going to look fantastic when I do finally set them up and are able to display them. Great figure line. There's the Billy the Kid. No, the Sundance Kid. Billy the Kid. What's that figure line? There's another figure line that's quite similar to these, and then you got the chicken feet or chicken force, chicken whatever it is called, which are premium 118 figures as well. But for now, I'll leave it there. I might get a couple additional ones to mix in. But there you have it. That's my Lone Ranger and Zorro collection. As far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty much done. If you have these figures, they are great. They are really good for their time. When you put them up against Star Wars and other items, I couldn't be happier. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Until my next toy adventures and pickups, take care of yourselves out there, and I'll catch you next time. See yous.